Hello again, and welcome back to the IELTS Speaking Success at Home playlist. My name is Alexa, and in this lesson, we are tackling the very first challenge, IELTS Speaking Part 1. This is the foundational section, and knowing what the examiner can ask you is the first step to high scores. We'll look at the specific types of topics, what the examiner's goal is, and crucially, how to use this knowledge to prepare ideas and vocabulary that will impress them. Stay until the end, and I'll give you a list of 31 essential topics you must prepare for. Remember, in Part 1, the examiner will ask you about 12 different questions, usually spanning 3 different topics. The very first topic you get is almost always chosen from one of these 4 categories. They are the personal foundation questions. The examiner starts with the famous question, do you work or do you study? Pro tip, this is the only Part 1 question where you can give a short answer. A simple I work or I study is enough, as the examiner is just deciding which direction to go. Once decided, the questions dive deeper. Common topics here are, where do you study or work? Focus on adjectives for describing the environment, well-equipped, vibrant, challenging. Why did you choose that subject or job? Focus on the past simple and past perfect tenses. I've always been fascinated by, or my father had suggested, ... closing parenthesis, your first day. Practice using narrative language and time markers. The people you work with use adjectives to describe personality and teamwork, supportive, dynamic, professional, self-study trick. If you have just finished school or are between jobs, state it clearly. I've just finished university, but I haven't started working yet. The examiner will then ask about your recent study experience. This topic is all about where you live, your house, your apartment, or your living situation. Practice describing your place vividly. Key areas to prepare: rooms and decoration. Focus on descriptive adjectives and relative clauses. My living room, which is quite spacious, has a great view. Views and area describe the street or neighborhood. The area is quite hustle and bustle, or it offers stunning panoramic views. People you live with. Practice speaking about relationships and routines using the present continuous or present perfect tense. We are always having dinner together, or we've been living together for 5 years. This covers the place you were born or spent your childhood. Key areas to prepare. Landmarks and buildings. Use comparative and superlative grammar. It has the oldest cathedral in the region. Transportation and weather. Use advanced vocabulary. The public transport network is very efficient, but the winters are often bitterly cold. Future plans. Practice using the future tense for speculation. I might consider moving there again in the future if the job market improves. After the first block, you will get 2 more topics chosen from a much wider range. This is where many students get surprised, as they expect all the questions to be easy. Look at this list of 31 possible Part 1 topics and Yes, you must be ready for all of them. We have the usual topics: family, friends, hobbies, sport, food, clothes, shopping, computers, and holidays. But look closer. You also have topics like happiness, flowers, dictionaries, and art. These are the ones that can challenge your fluency and vocabulary range if you haven't prepared ideas. Example 1. The Flowers Challenge. An easy answer is I like roses. A high score answer would be, well, I'm not exactly a keen gardener, but I really appreciate brightly colored, exotic blooms because they offer a fragrant and calming spectacle. See the difference? You need the vocabulary for the challenging topics too. Example 2. The Dictionaries Challenge. How often do you talk about dictionaries? A high-scoring response could use conditional or modal grammar. I would definitely recommend digital dictionaries because they are so convenient and allow for instant cross-referencing. We're using complex sentences and high-level vocabulary. The importance of broad preparation. Part 1 requires you to show the examiner a broad mastery of vocabulary across everyday themes. If you only prepare for family and hobbies, you risk stalling when asked about happiness. Self-study, trick vocabulary expansion. For every topic on this list, spend 10 minutes specifically brainstorming 5 to 7 high-level adjectives and verbs. For example, happiness, euphoric, elated, contentment, uplifting, transport, congested, efficient, eco-friendly commute. This focused vocabulary preparation is the key to ensuring your lexical resource score is strong, even on unexpected topics. Don't fall into the trap of thinking Part 1 is always easy. The questions are designed to be familiar, but they still test your ability to use high-level language naturally. To summarize, Part 1 consists of 3 topics. 1 from your personal foundation, work, study, home, hometown, and 2 from a wide range of familiar subjects. Your homework now is to take this list of topics, combine it with the 3-step strategy we covered in Episode 1, and start generating your ideas and advanced vocabulary today. Very common 31 topics are chosen, including the and sample questions to practice with. You can find a list in the description below. Keep practicing, keep reviewing, and ILLC in the next lesson where we shall dive deeper into the 31 topics in details the long term. Good luck and happy studying.